What's going on, guys? Chris Redneck here, and before we start this video, I just have a couple things to say. Number one, if you guys haven't checked out yesterday's video, definitely go click up in the corner right now. Go watch it. I brought my car salesman drifting. He absolutely loved it. He destroyed my car doing burnouts, drifting, and honestly, instead of me scaring him, he actually ended up scaring the hell out of me at the end of the video. Number two, I know you guys been waiting a while for this. I personally have been waiting a while for this, and it is finally here. The posters are for sale on the website of the Blueberry. I didn't have a Black Friday sale, and I usually charge $30 for my posters, so they are on sale right now for $25. So if you guys haven't copped one already, because I shouted this out on Instagram, definitely go cop one. This is definitely by far the best poster that we have created yet, and it is right there, man. Check it out. It's a little dark because half of my fucking lights don't work in here anymore. I've been trying to fix them all this morning, but it's really not working. Anyway, this is the first poster hanging up. I'm gonna number all the posters 1 through whatever, and let's see if you get the number 1 poster. Let's get on with the video. So today's video, we are working on the Ricer Civic. All right, so you guys know, I personally built the Ricer Civic for 16-year-old Rudnick. 16-year-old Rudnick, he always wanted a turbo Honda. He always wanted a car slammed to the ground, not functionable, can't even drive the stupid thing. So we got the thing on the lift, which I kind of regret doing. I spent a good 30 minutes moving all these cars, getting this thing on the lift, but I want to show you why I want to change everything about this car. And 22-year-old Rudnick, at first he was like, all right, we're gonna make 16-year-old Rudnick happy. Man, I'm talking about a lot of different Rudnicks here. But anyways, 22 Rudnick, he wanted to make 16-year-old Rudnick happy, so he made 16-year-old Rudnick's dreams come true. Hopefully that makes sense to you. It kind of makes sense to me, so we're gonna keep moving on. I'm gonna take this thing off the lift right now, and I'm gonna show you why we're changing everything about this car. Big changes, and I mean big changes are coming to this car super soon. Get ready for it. Guess I'm taking this beast off the lift. So the number one reason why I always love this car, because this build was like a 0 F's given build. Like, we didn't care. We just wanted to make this thing ignorant as possible. And like, when you don't care about a build or anything like that, all you do is you put the thing to the floor, and let me tell you, the car absolutely loves it. We could do this all day, and all she has is a smile on her face. Now, that's probably really the only reason why I like this car, because we put it together, we slapped random ass parts on it, we put an FMU on it, and pretty much we just kind of ran it. And ever since then, she has just been, every single time I drive this thing, like, I've never really dailied this car, but it's always just been, how far can we really take it? And I think we've done pretty well at that. But today, a lot of things are going to change, and this is definitely why. So Jack literally just texted me, and he was literally like, cam restart, question mark. Shout out to you, Jack. So although this car kind of looks good, you can't even drive it because the car is so low, and the tires are so, and the wheels are so wide that every time you go in the boost, it just constantly rubs against the quarter panel. And yes, you could fix that by raising and stuff, which that's what we're gonna do today. But at the time, I just didn't want to do that because I wanted to know how ignorant we can really get with this thing. But the cool thing about this car is this is a D16 single cam FMU, random ass turbo. I don't even know what turbo it is, and she kind of rips. This thing absolutely boogies. Like, I want to put this on Jack's dyno. Let me know if you guys want to see that video, just because I am so curious at what this thing makes. Like, I think it's like 10 or 12 pounds of boost. It might even be 14. I really don't remember. But FMU style, and like, this thing kind of cranks. Hey girl, you're beautiful. But yeah, so now that we did all that, we're gonna put this thing back on the lift. This thing rubs, it's ignorant, it kind of looks good. What's up? It's kind of time to say goodbye to this era. Okay, so now the car is on the lift. It is time to officially get rid of these wheels. Personally, I like them. I don't like the fact that they're fake, but that's whatever, it's a Civic. I just don't like how wide they are, and I just don't like the offset. Like, if these wheels actually fit the car and I can actually fit the tire under it without it poking out 17 feet. They really wouldn't look that bad, but the fact that I really just can't drive this thing without being 100% ignorant, these wheels need to go. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take these wheels off right now, and we're gonna put some different ones on because this thing's getting a little tracky. Just to give you guys a little bit of behind the scenes, if you watched the compound video yesterday, you know we went fucking super hard in the paint, and this was the damage. This is why the LS3 E36 is very expensive to run drifting. So we burned all of these tires in probably 2.5 hours, and we have all of these brand new tires getting mounted onto these right here. It does get a little pricey, I can't lie. That's why every time one of you buy one of those posters, link in the bio, it helps this channel out so much. Like, you honestly wouldn't believe it because YouTube is paying like garbage. Oh, and we destroyed the diffuser when our battery got disconnected. Learn your lessons, folks, from me. Always make sure your battery terminals are tight. I'm gonna just go bring these to the tire shop before they close because I don't want to forget before Adam LZ's open house, so let's go. Okay, so the point of this video is I'm trying to de-rice the Civic because I told you guys when I was back in Connecticut, I had big plans for the Civic, and although I have been in Florida for like 2-3 weeks now, I know we haven't done much with the Civic, but don't worry because the Civic content is now. So we got the T37s on this front of the Civic. I raised the front coilover 1.5 inches already. I think I'm gonna go another 1/2 inch just because like this I think looks sick. I still think it's a little bit too low. I just don't want to do this to every single side and have it still rub. So I think 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch will be a little better, but this fitment looks fucking badass. I'm stoked on it. I absolutely hate, I can't stress this enough that I'm doing this to the Roadster right now, but the Roadster is still sadly out of commission because I can't find that 90 anymore. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been trying. I've just been so focused with everything else that this has kind of been on the back burner, which kind of breaks my heart, but it's okay because we'll get that done soon. We have these, oh, I know, it's really bad. It hurts my heart to do this. Who's that? Oh, but this is what's gonna have to happen for now because I really wanna put the T's on the Civic because we're focusing on the Civic, and I can't stand looking at those wheels anymore, and I want the Civic I wanna actually be able to kind of rip the Civic around and like kind of, not daily it, but daily it, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna keep doing this. Let's raise this up a tiny bit more. Okay, so Marcus just got here and we're having a bit of an argument, all right? So I'm trying to go like a little track stance. So far we have raised the Civic 1 3/4 inches. What are you saying?
Leave it on the ground.
Just leave it on the ground, but so I didn't tell them what I'm getting for the car yet, but you know what I'm getting, right?
Yeah.
So you think I should still leave it on the ground with that new thing that I'm getting?
Yeah.
But what would be the purpose of the new thing? Burnouts?
Exactly.
So what I'm getting is something really cool. I don't want to tell you yet because I didn't get it yet. God forbid the kid sells it and then I tell you I get it, everyone gets all pumped up and the deal falls through. I just want to try to start to make this thing into like a little track stance, drive it around, and go from there. Then once I get it, then we can start talking about it. Then we can start talking about the big plans. But 22-year-old redneck is building this car now. I think I've already explained that. I don't even know what I've said so far, but my knuckles are bleeding because I'm twisting the coilover so fast that like I keep punching the inner of the frame, and yeah, it's bleeding. Kiss it. Thanks. All right, so I have been sweating my balls slaving over this thing because I'm trying to get it done. I mean, we haven't lowered it yet, but I think with the TEs, it looks really good. We raised it 1 3/4 inches all the way around, so it shouldn't be stance boy. The ultimate test is if I can get it off the lift without a jack, we are no longer a stance boy. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna lower this puppy right now. Moment of truth. Survey says. All right, well, we're definitely not a stance boy anymore. We got some gap. I kind of just took a guess on what I should do, and I kind of just lifted them all the way up because I want to be able to drive this car right now, like kind of just rip it around a few corners real quick and see how it really feels. We got the NT01s on it. Yes, they are a little worn. Wow, look at that, man. It just came right out. That's not bad at all. What do you think of this stance, honestly?
I had no idea you lifted it up, so I was like,
you gotta push it in.
My mind was going in like these like, what is science, you know? Kind of
like what is going on?
Yeah, but then when you say lift.
What do you think it looks like with the TEs on it?
So I think I'm gonna say something that might be an unpopular thing.
Okay, you are an unpopular guy, but go on.
Everyone go fuck themselves, well I care. But I don't know what looks better, this or this.
Okay, that's bad. You actually like that, or are you just joking around? Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll show you this. Well, this is super temporary. I say that about everything, but yeah.
I'm not trying to be that guy, but I feel like this is like the walking, talking Honda joke. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, my wheels are worth more than your car, kind of thing.
These wheels are definitely worth more than the car.
So that's kind of funny.
If you look at it in my point of view, I want to be able to like actually drive this car and not rub everywhere and smoke out a street just by rubbing. And like those wheels, I mean, I think you can agree with me, they didn't really fit the car. Yes, it looked totally ignorant and stuff, but they didn't fit the car.
I mean, I don't take the car seriously enough to care what you do with it.
You know what? When I get my new thing for my car, this is gonna destroy your car. Bet me.
Yeah. Oh,
Bet me.
It's not even true. We were supposed to do a challenge this car in the Z. You chickened out.
It doesn't matter. It's coming back now. I'm gonna race your car in a month and a half.
For?
A month and a half.
What is it? What are we doing?
Let's do $500.
$500 of what? Like gift?
$500 cash. This Civic will beat your 300 or Skyline. I'll race either one
in a race
for $500 in a race.
Quarter mile.
I don't know, man. I gotta think about it, but I definitely want to do it like scammer style, though. I definitely want to do like gift cards.
Of the single cam.
He's scared of what I'm going to do because I told him what I was going to do. But like I said, I can't tell you guys yet because I don't know if it's
like the car though. I think it's funny. I think it's a cool.
What do you mean it's funny? Why is it funny?
Because this is how you start it up. Wing, wing, wing.
That's obviously a joke. That's obvious.
Here, actually, can you hold this real quick? It's been a while. Let's give him the good old.
Oh, here we go. Oh no! God damn it! Why do I have to even? Can you hold this, Chris? Man, so happy I brought that up.
It's warmed up. So anyways, guys, we're gonna go for a drive. Yeah, that was a good old Camry start. I know, you guys are welcome. But I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna take this off the lift completely, and I just wanna go for a drive and see if it rubs, which it's clearly not gonna rub. All right, guys, so we are officially in the Ricer Civic. We might need to come up with a new name because sooner or later, this thing is not going to be a Ricer. I think we already did pretty good today. I might lower it a little bit more tomorrow, just because it doesn't need that much wheel gap, and I think it will look a lot better with less. But the first thing I want to do is I want to just go rip it down the road. All right, here we go, boys. All right. Well, she's still rowdy. It actually feels a lot better with these tires. I'm not gonna lie, like it still spins, but there's definitely much more grip with the NT01s. Well, obviously, other than, I think those are the Toyo Proxies. Yeah, that's what they are. So, we can officially go in a straight line without smoking out the whole street, so that's good. One more pull, screw it. Woo-hoo-hoo! This car is fun, man. This is why I'm doing it, because like literally I couldn't drive it how the way it was, and like, yeah, it was supposed to be ignorant, but sometimes it's just time to move on. We need a new seat. My light, my only source of light fell. Let's see what this thing does with a little bit of corner action. Brakes are really bad. Oh, understeer. Woo! Woo! Oh my God, this thing is not dialed at all. That was kind of terrifying. All right, brakes are really bad. We're definitely gonna need to do something about that. Holy crap. Okay, well, that was fun. The car's definitely drivable again. I'm definitely gonna be driving this thing home. The reason why I have been rushing is because I want to go to the drag strip with this tonight, because we are doing some changes to this car very soon, and I've never really gone to the drag strip myself with this car. I let Samit do it, but he didn't get any clean passes. He claimed that the clutch was slipping, but like this is a new, given it's an eBay clutch, it's a new 6-puck unsprung. I can't really see it slipping brand new, especially at the power level we're at. I mean, I'm going to assume this has around 160 horsepower to 170. We will be making a dyno video shortly on this car, just because I'm curious, and I'm sure you guys are curious as well. If you're wondering the setup, it's just an FMU with G37 injectors and some Garrett turbo. I honestly don't know. I bought it off Tommy for $100. It was just sitting on his shelf and I used it, but junk manifold, junk downpipe, everything else is fucking junk. Oh, it's got a Mishi motor intercooler. I don't know if that matters, but I think we can make this car come together pretty fast, and I'm very excited on the plans that I have with this car. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you haven't already bought a poster, definitely go into the description and get yourself a blueberry poster, because they're not gonna last forever. They're probably only gonna be up for, I'm gonna say a half a week to a full week. I really don't know how long I'm gonna keep them up for, but if you don't order now, you're gonna miss your chance. But I think we're gonna end the video right here, guys. I really wanna go to the drag strip, and I wanna make that a separate special video. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys wanna subscribe for more, subscribe for more. Get stoked on the Civic content. I still have so much stuff to do before Adam LZ's open house. Like my drift car, we just took off like the rear over fender so we can rewrap it, because that looks pretty bad. I still need to clean the whole car. I gotta put the diffuser back on, and tomorrow's Saturday, and I gotta wake up Sunday morning to go. It's gonna be a shit show, but when is it not? Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.